Hey all, Russ here, RVerTV. Welcome. Check it out. We're on Highway 24. We're just heading into Leadville, Colorado, and we are way up in the mountains. This has been on my bucket list to come here for a long time. It was never in the travels that I could get here, and I made a point this year. It's out of the way. We're dropping south, but from here we're heading north. Gonna head straight back up into the Rocky Mountain National Park. But had to come down here and check this town out. Elevation here is over 10,000 feet. So anyway, I booked a RV site here for the night. Thought we'd walk around town. There's a National Mining Museum, gonna explore, and we'll go from there. So sit back, get ready, enjoy the ride, and the journey starts now. Well, on the van, it shows temperature at 72 degrees, which is just about perfect. Lots of RVers come up here. You can disperse camp all over this town. Free camp. Okay, I'm just kind of following the phone. I've never been here. I thought I'd head over to the RV park. We'll park the van and actually walk, get out of this vehicle for a while. Well, they got a Safeway grocery store. Decent sized town. They gotta get snow here, my goodness. So once you get over 9,000 feet, I mean, you could get snow here in July, August, probably every month of the year. Get the right kind of storm coming through. But it's huge for tourism. You always see pictures online. You always see videos. People coming up here. Wow, got some new construction going over there off the left. Looks like townhomes or apartments or something. Alright, we're just gonna cruise right through town and we'll walk back. Historic old place. Okay, off to the right, that street, there's that National Mining Museum. We'll walk up to that. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is an old-time town, isn't it? Big old brick buildings. That RV park's at the end of town. Should be a few blocks up here. Looks like a park right there. Was that a hotel? Man. Huge mining. They used to have all kinds of mines. Best Wild West Saloon right there on the right. Okay, I better pay attention. I gotta turn here. Think this is my street. Yep. And there's the RV park. They call it a tiny home park. All kinds of little park models in there. Well, they had one site that was open, so I booked it. Site 16, I think. Yeah, most of those look permanent. I see it. There it is. Snow-capped mountains everywhere out there, isn't there? Cool. Well, home for the night. Let me get parked. I'll get set up and then relax a little while, and then we're going to take a walk. This is right across from the park here. It's called State Street Park. And it is just covered in yellow, huh? There's the van nestled in with all those park models. A lot of uphill. Air is thin here. We're over 10,000 feet, so I'm walking slow. Sorry about that, but take my time. Big old windows in these old buildings, huh? Leadville Trail Run. Trail 100. And yeah, I brought a bottle of water with me too. I've learned my lesson since we started this summer. Old mining towns like this, my goodness, you could just think back before they widened the streets. Probably was all muddy, dirt. Horses, carriages, stagecoaches. Pretty flowers. Stop, catch my breath a minute. Gas station. All the windows in the top floor of those buildings. Probably offices now. Here you go. Here's a little map. What's around town. What the buildings are. I want to go up to that National Mining Museum. It's a national one. Big mural there. Kind of faded. Of course, the weather here really has to take a toll. Pretty cool bike rack, huh? I thought about riding the e-bike, but I really wanted to walk, get out of that van for a while. That's a bar and restaurant. That's an opera house back there. Okay, I'm gaining on it. The best thought, though, is it's going to be downhill going back. So I'm getting the worst part over now. Blue sky, those big old clouds. We are definitely in the mountains. Those buildings have the rounded corners on them. That really dates them, doesn't it? Both of them. Cool. Alright, well, do I cross or stay on this side? I think I'll stay on this side. A lot of gift shops, that kind of thing. Cafes. What do we got here? Like a little mall or outside eatery. Get a haircut, the old barber shop. Well, I'm gaining on it. I'm almost up to that top where that National Mining Museum is. But there's Main Street right here in Leadville. There is a ton of traffic on this highway. You know, to think you go 20, 30 miles, let's see, it'd be to the south. You'd be out of the snow line and everything. That's how fast it drops down. That's a cool house. That is really decked out. Looks like a business. Made it. Crossed over there is their local museum. We'll hit that. There's a fire department. We'll go up to that national one first, which is still farther uphill. This has been in a few TV shows, those gold shows. They got all the records from mining from all over the place, I guess. All right, we're in. There's several floors. There's replica mine that we're going to walk through. The nice young lady was telling me they've lived up here for a few years. It's very, very expensive to live here. And there's only one big mine that's still active. Actually, tomorrow when we leave, we'll drive past it. And if you work in the mine, you work 5 days a week. What was it? 14-hour shift for 5 days, and then you get off for like 5 days. Horrible hours, but big money. And she said you get winter here pretty much 10 months out of the year. Yikes. And she's seen it snow every month, including July. Pretty good local history from her. Bunch of old pictures, got mines, people. A lot of riches were made. Probably a lot of people went broke up here trying to mine too. Oh my goodness. Freezes to death while on guard to at the matchless mine. Huh. That's not good. So all these old mines have closed except for one. The businesses probably made more money than the miners selling to the workers. Well, a lot of these places, they had company stores, didn't they, where the company owned the stores? Wow, there's an old aerial photo. Look how big this town was back then. My goodness. Holy moly. Bigger than it is now. All right, well, I'm just wandering through, just kind of being a looky-loo here. This is one big building. Must have been a school or something. Pretty nice artwork. So far, I haven't seen too many people in here. Wow. Big operations. Holy moly. Look at that chunk. Wonder what it's worth. Yeah, when she said how many hours a shift those guys work, that was incredible. Okay, what do we got in here? All about space? Oh, mining on the moon. Okay. That makes sense. They're trying to get back up there, aren't they? Gonna go back to the moon. All the rock samples there. There you go. That's cool. Big old statue up here. The size of these mining operations. Another picture of town. What do we got? Oh, here you go. How it was back in the day. Your old mining office, surveys. I want to be the guy operating the scale that weighs up the gold. That's what I want. Let the other ones get it out of the ground. Running the old equipment, bringing the ore up out of the mine shafts and all that. The bell signals. Because the guy's running blind. He don't know what's going on. Well, let's walk through their little mine shaft thing here. All right, that was the end of the line. Let's head back out. And little displays. Was like the mine here. 1860. They got the gold out quick. A lot of the mines went broke after a few years. This building's like a big maze. I just keep going back and forth and finding new rooms. Now, this is the job I would want. Let's weigh up that gold. Big old scale for them big nuggets right there. Heck yes. Bigger the better. Old desk. This is an old building, high ceilings. This had to have been a school. Another old picture of town. There's the faces. Faces from the past. One of them has a hat. Getting your picture taken back then was a big deal. Working underground. Wow. That's huge. And what's all this? Ah, products that are made from the mining. Look at that. Toilets, appliances. Absolutely everything from all the minerals they pull out. Refrigerator, stoves, ladders. Okay. Mineral samples. Don't see any gold in there. Darn it. Well, they're saving history. That's most important. I know I joke a lot. Uh-oh. Is that a right-handed shovel or a left-handed? Video of Main Street way back. That's cool. There's the miners coming out of the hole. Yeah, that's way back. Pretty cool they got video from it. They all got their lunch boxes. Okay, them guys get off. I bet there's another crew that jumps on there. Yep, they're loading up. That's cool. The girl said there's a balcony to go out on. I'm going to try to find it. There's also a library here somewhere. That's scary. All right, here's their Hall of Fame for all the, I guess, minor companies, executives. This is a national museum, so it covers more than just here. All kinds of plaques. Huge. Some of these date way back, some are current. Pretty cool. Found a library. It's closed to the public, though. Huh. All right. Well, want to go down the street, check that other one? They're drilling a hole through the roof right here. Look at that. That's quite a sculpture. There's the miner. Gonna go look for that big gold nugget. Pretty impressive. All right, now I need to figure out how to get out of here. Quite a bit to see. It's worth a stop in here. I joke around a lot, but where else you going to find something like this? Only right here in the Colorado Rockies. It's history. They're saving history.
I know where 7th Street is, yeah. Oh, okay.
I asked that girl on the way out. Yes, this was a school. They restored it into this thing, the National Museum. They're open year round here, too. There you go. Group of old miners. This one's supposed to have more local artifacts in it. The volunteer here, he's lived in this area for 40 plus years. Says winters get really long up here. Furniture, pianos, organs. Things got to weigh a ton. Well, matches the town. Old. Radiator heaters on the wall. Just to keep these old buildings going is something else, isn't it? The woodwork around the windows and doorways are priceless in here. All rounded glass. Well, he said locals, they keep donating to it as time goes on. Old estates where people have passed on and the families donate their old photos and everything here. Small town history with big historic mines. Yeah, that doorway there with the rounded wood and glass. Cool. J.C. Penney Company. They've all closed down now, all their stores. Big old catalogs they had out when I was a kid. Everyone looked through the catalog, do your shopping. Now it's on a phone. Got a wave in the mirror. Yeah, gotta have fun doing this stuff. Decent displays. It's worth coming in here. To me, saving history's worth anything. It's priceless. Gotta support these places. Old sleds, everything. Pretty darn cool. Up there's that Camp Hale, the 10th Mountain Division. training. We stopped there last video. Just a little bit of everything around here. The architecture of these buildings, I really like that. Everything's pretty much been restored. They're still using them. That's what it used to look like. That's their city hall. Okay. Still going. Well, I'm glad I drove down here. It was always a big thing to do on my bucket list, so I'm glad I did it. Neat little area, well kept. Well, in the morning we're straight out of here early. We're heading north, going up to Rocky Mountain National Park. All right, almost back to the van. I'm tired. Gonna Gonna kick my feet up. We're out of here early, like I said. In the morning, we're trucking north. This is the 2025, heck yeah, summer travel series. Journey continues. Talk soon.